Morning, everybody. It is a good morning. It's a smoky morning. I know the camera's not gonna do it justice, but the smoke is just thick. It's clearing up a little bit. You can see the haze from the fires all around me to the west and to the south. I'm sure some to the north, but the closest one's the Donnell fire, just south of me, about 15 miles as the crow flies. But I had a good night. I slept at mile 1053.2. I did see one hiker come through last night, and in a castaway type moment, I actually got up, jumped out of my tent, and kind of yelled at him. I just wanted someone to talk to, but I think he or she, I couldn't tell. They must have had headphones in. That or they heard me and just ignored me, running from the half-naked crazy man jumping out of his tent. But oh well. So there is somebody out here other than just me. But great day. Didn't sleep really good just because the smoke. I'm wondering if it's a cycle. I'm wondering if the smoke comes in at night and then kind of clears up a little bit during the later part of the day. Because when I first started yesterday about 2 o'clock, and then when I went to bed, the smoke had cleared, and then it got really bad during the night. Like right now, it's just miserable to breathe. So I don't know. Fires suck, but they're necessary from what I've been told. But pretty cool out here. Temperatures, you know, in the 60s. It's going to be a warm one today. I can already tell. It's about 7 a.m. The trail is actually awesome. From the Sierras to here, the transition, these are just rolling hills, gradual inclines. A lot more conducive to physical enjoyment. The Sierras, man, they were just, anybody that's done it, the John Muir and the Sierras, they were just brutal with the snow and just the steep elevations. Brutal. But touched base with Snow Cone last night. We're still on. He actually has a room with 2 queen beds in South Lake Tahoe, the 16th and the 17th. Nice guy. I told him I'd split the cost, and he told me he was already going to be in the area doing some business, some work, and to not worry about it. And that's pretty cool. I mean, he could have easily said, okay, you know, and it would have been more coin in his pocket, but just a class act kind of guy you want to hike with. You know, if anybody ever anticipates doing a through hike, or, you know, the PCT or the AT or the CDT or any of those, you know, unless you want to solely be alone, you will end up hiking with people. And one word of advice I would give you, because I've seen it, is leave the arrogance at home. Be humble. I've seen both types. I've been both types. And humility and generosity and kindness are far, far sought after. They're more sought after than arrogance and egotism and narcissism. So, just something to think about if you're planning on doing something like this. Or just something to think about through life, I guess. You know? It's okay to be proud of what you've done and this and that, but you don't need to tell everybody every 30 seconds how great you are. Humility is awesome. Speaking of humility, my buddy Little John, hey buddy, how you doing? He goes into the doctor today. It's a Monday back in Alabama. To see what's going on with that foot of his. It's sure taking a long time to heal. I hope they can, I'll tell you what I do. I'm not a doctor. I just hope they decide to just operate on it and fix him for good. I know I don't know anything about that, but he's done rehab now for a couple months, and he's still in a boot and he's still in pain. So I told him I'd go see a second opinion, get a second or third opinion, but I'm sure he's doing what needs to be done. But love you, buddy, and I miss you. All right, well, a little bit of an incline here. I'm going to put the GoPro down because my arm's getting tired. The sun's already way up, but look at that haze over there. You can only see about maybe a quarter mile because of all the smoke rolling through the area. But really cool. So there you go. Fish tank from the PCT. Well, like 10:55 or so. See you guys later. Hey everybody, welcome back to Trail. Fish Tank here. So as I was talking a little bit earlier, the problem that I've had with this stretch coming back after heading home was the absence of the bubble of the hikers. You guys all know me. You followed me for over 1,000 miles. You know I'm a pack animal. I'm very social, and it's just been real hard. I did run into the other hiker. It turns out it was a female. Her name was Gretchen. I did stop and say hi to her. Make sure she's not standing right behind me. But I got the impression she didn't want to be bothered, so I kind of just left her alone. But we talked for a second. And she is doing the PCT. She started in May, so you know, if she ever watches this, best to you, Gretchen. It was nice talking to you. But I came around a corner right here at this mile marker, and look what I ran into. I ran into 3 other hikers. Look at that. And I'm gonna let these guys introduce themselves. If you have a trail name, your trail name. If not, your real name, and just where you're from.
Hi, my name is Kathy. They called me Pink for the trail, and I'm from Vegas.
Pink. I wonder where that came from, huh?
She used to have a pink tent.
And she's what?
She used to have a pink tent.
Oh, I thought it said she was 17. I said no, she's at least 23.
Yeah, okay, yeah, we'll just stick with that.
She's far too pretty to be a section hiker. Still wearing makeup, like it. Hey, I just got, when we went into Yosemite, we got on a bus. There was 4 of us, and there was people on the bus actually gagging and got off the bus because of how bad we smelled. So I've only been out 2 days now, so I don't stink too bad. All right, so it was Kathy, Pink.
I'm Magic Man, and I'm from Las Vegas. And the reason why we do this, if Fish Tank turns his camera around and gets that view, you'll see it.
Okay, yeah. I'll do it just so. Magic Man from Las Vegas.
Yep.
And
my name's Raleigh Martin. I do a lot of writing on the JMT. Was a lead moderator of the Yahoo JMT group for 8 years.
Nice.
And I'm out here every year. This is my 19th year in a row, and I always hike with people, and we do about 7 weeks of the High Sierra, and my trail name is Turtle.
Turtle. So I got Turtle, Magic Man, and Pink. And I've already introduced myself as the Fish Tank. So very cool to run into these guys, and lucky for me, they're northbound. So I might see them for a little while. So there's the view that Magic Man was talking about. It is a little bit hazy, not as bad as what we saw up on top. But yeah, like I've talked about before in the vlog, the fires are just they're just Swiss cheese in the trail. But it is what it is. That's trail life. If it's not fire, it's snow. If it's snow, it's ice. If it's not ice, it's runoff. If it's not the heat, it's the cold. It's something. So nice to meet these folks, and we will get back with you guys later. Hey guys, welcome back, Fish Tank on the PCT. So I'm here with Magic Man, Turtle, and Pink still. We're having a good time. Awesome group of people I hooked up with, very fortunate. This is our campsite tonight. We are at Lily Pad Lake, I believe it's called. There's my tent, and then there's Turtle's and Pink's here in the 5-star resort. 1062.9 something, so we'll call it 1063. And then the Magic Man's tent's right over here. And check out this lake, really cool looking lake. The water's not very cold. You looked forward to a cold water source, but this time of the year, really hard to find. But just really pretty. Very lucky to hook up with these three fine folks. They don't hike super fast, which works out perfect for me. And they're real. And it's been really nice. Humble, very accepting of me. So I'm thrilled to be hiking with them. They come out every year, and they come out every year and they do a section. So they're doing from Ebbets Pass to Echo, basically Highway 4 in Northern California, where it crosses the PCT, to Highway 50, where it crosses the PCT. It's 40-something miles, so really cool. And then if all goes well, I'll get with Snow Cone at that point. So I'm hiking with these guys up till there, and then Snow Cone from then on to Donner Pass. So really cool. But it's been super cool to sit and just talk with some of these guys. I'm not going to knock any of the thru hiker mentality, but it's a different mentality when you're talking to, say, section hikers. You see a different aspect of the trail. It's not so much about getting the big miles, which is a thru hiker you gotta do. I get it. I've been there, but it's more about enjoying the moment, which has been really cool. Killer transition. So it's just been a lot of fun. So yeah, this is our camp spot for tonight. I just want to say thanks to everybody who's following, for all the likes, for all the shares. Thank you so much for all the positive comments. It's just epic. It's such a good day of hiking. We did 10 miles. I'm not crashing big miles right now because it's just not worth it. So I had to get from where, I was going to start at Sonora Pass, but it's closed. So I had to jump 30 miles forward to Ebbets Pass. And I gave myself enough time to get from Sonora to Echo Pass, which was about 100 miles to get with Snow Cone. But since that area closed right before I got down here due to the Donnell fire, I started sooner. So I only had to do like 10 miles a day, and I'll get to Snow Cone. And I was really struggling with just 10 miles a day. But hiking with these guys, it's just nice because we stop and we take pictures, and we talk, and we share stories. And it's just been awesome. These are really cool people. And turns out, Magic Man over there is already a subscriber to Fish Tank on the PCT. He watched them early on, so pretty cool stuff. But we're going to have a good night. We all just cooked dinner, and then we're going to be going to bed. I think there's like a 7:30 start time, so the goal for tomorrow is, and we'll talk about that later, but goal tomorrow is another 10-point-something to another cool camping spot, and hopefully hit Echo Pass Thursday afternoonish. So hope this finds everybody healthy, happy, and well, and we'll talk to you guys later. You're clinically nuts, you know that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I resemble that remark.
And his name's Turtle. How do you get a name Turtle and hike 25,000 miles?
By doing it all year long as day hikes or long hikes in the summertime.
There you go. 25,000 mile guy right here. That's the most I've ever found out of anybody. So huge shout out to Turtle here. 25K. That's incredible.
The stars driving down the boulevard at night, playing Coldplay on repeat, watching people on the street as I go by. And it doesn't even matter to me where I go, I just feel I need to take a ride. Got my coffee cup to go, and I'm gonna hit the road tonight. Now my wheels in motion and my Coldplay on repeat, watching people on the street as I go by. Now my wheels in motion and my window